You know the basic React hooks. These 5 are the ones that level you up, the tools that separate beginners from confident developers. Let's go. This is useMemo. It caches the result of a calculation between renders. Got an expensive calculation that runs on every render? useMemo remembers the last result, so React can skip the work when nothing changed. You pass a function that returns a value, and a dependency array. React only reruns the function when a dependency changes. Same dependencies. You get the cached value back instantly. A dependency changes. It recalculates. That's the whole idea. One rule: it's a performance optimization, not a guarantee. Your code must still work if React throws the cache away. Hook 2, useCallback. This is useCallback. It caches a function between renders, instead of a value. In JavaScript, every render makes a brand new function. useCallback hands you back the same one, as long as its dependencies don't change. You pass the function, and a dependency array. React returns the cached function until a dependency changes. Why care? Because a stable function lets a memo-wrapped child skip re-rendering. Same reference means React sees no change. Remember, useCallback caches the function itself. useMemo caches what the function returns. That's the difference. Hook 3, useContext. This is useContext. Read shared data without passing props down every level. Tired of threading a value through 10 components? Context lets any child read it directly from a provider above it. You call useContext with the context object, and it returns the value from the nearest matching provider up the tree. When the provider's value changes, every component reading that context re-renders automatically. No prop drilling needed. One catch: the provider must be above the component. A component can't read a context it provides to itself. Hook 4, useReducer. This is useReducer, like useState, but for state with complex update logic. Instead of scattering setState calls everywhere, you move all your update logic into one function called a reducer. It gives you back state, and a dispatch function. You call dispatch with an action, describing what happened. React passes the current state and your action to the reducer. It returns the next state, and the component re-renders. One rule: same as state, the reducer must be pure. Never mutate state, always return a brand new object. And the last one, you build it yourself. useDebounce. And useDebounce, the one you build yourself. It waits until the value stops changing before updating. It's not built into React. It's a custom hook, any function starting with use that reuses hook logic. Perfect for a search box. Inside, it's just useState plus useEffect. A timeout updates the value after a delay, and cleanup cancels it. Every keystroke resets the timer. Only when you pause does the debounced value finally update. No spamming the network. The key is the cleanup function. It clears the old timeout on every change. That's what makes debounce actually work. 5 hooks that level you up. Learn these, and you're writing real, professional React. Follow for more.